this is everything Obama did to ensure Hillary was not indicted in email scandal. Lock 'em up now by Liberty Bell for freedomdaily.com. What is happening in our country right now feels like it would be a perfect script to a blockbuster thriller movie for this summer. The main actors would discover a massive government cover-up, expose it, and then we would follow them through numerous plot twists across the country before there was the obligatory happy ending of the actors falling in love, leaving it all behind to live in seclusion. However, this isn't a Hollywood script. This is real, and with each passing day we learn more about Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton's traitorous dealings while in the White House, and it appears we are not even close to being done, as the mainstream media continues to claim that Russian agents helped steal the election away from Hillary Clinton into the American people's head. More evidence emerges that this entire narrative is one giant cover-up of the actual crime concerning Hillary Clinton's emails. A new report from former Assistant U.S. Attorney Andy McCarthy reveals just the extreme lengths that Barack Obama and his corrupt administration went through to ensure that Hillary was not indicted over the email scandal so she could protect Obama's legacy. McCarthy pens in his recent article for National Review every step the previous corrupt administration went through, and they might have gotten away with the perfect crime, but November 8, 2016 did not go as they planned. McCarthy lays out how it was, in fact, not the FBI or the Department of Justice's decision to pass on indicting Clinton, but in fact, it was Obama's call, since he used a pseudonymous email, I'll be okay, a phony email account to communicate with Clinton on her non-secure email. What this boils down to is that Obama knew that he exchanged classified emails with Hillary and never disclosed it, which places Obama in an awkward position. And we are not referring to being in a backseat of a Volkswagen. If Hillary Clinton were indicted for criminally handling emails, then so would Obama. And of course, he could not have that on his record, which put into motion the most significant cover-up we have ever seen. It all started back in March of 2015 when the New York Times broke the story about Hillary Clinton and her private server. John Podesta, who, as you know, was an advisor to Hillary and also served as her campaign manager, saw the scandal hit the mainstream press and quickly emailed a Clinton buddy and Cheryl Mills, a top State Department aide, to tell them that the email exchanges between Obama and Hillary should not be disclosed. Podesta wrote in his email that the exchanges between Obama and Clinton should be held back from the public because of executive privilege. Soon after those emails were sent out, Obama appeared on national television with his first lie of the scandal, saying that he learned about it the same time everybody else learned it through news reports. We remember that. Obama's lie to the public set off a domino effect behind the scenes, where Clinton aides sprung into action to help keep this scandal under wraps. McCarthy explains that it was at this point that Obama stepped into to help with the deceiving the American people by sealing all communications he had with Clinton through email. Obama had his email communications with Clinton sealed. He did this by invoking a dubious presidential records privilege. The White House insisted that the matter had nothing to do with the contents of the emails. Of course, rather, it was intended to vindicate the principle of confidentiality in presidential communications with close advisors, which, with the media content to play along, this had a twofold benefit. Obama was able to, one, sidestep disclosure without acknowledging that the emails contained classified information, and two, to avoid using the term executive privilege, with all its dark Watergate connotations, even though that was precisely what he was invoking. Yeah, I remember he sealed those documents. Remember that they're sealing those in the library that actually doesn't contain any information. Like, in other words, he got rid of this, but couldn't Trump demand to see that information if he wanted? But I'm sure Trump has more on him than this. Note that the claims of executive privilege must yield to demands for disclosure of relevant evidence in criminal prosecutions, but of course that's not a problem if there will be no prosecution. That following year, Obama again appeared on national television to explain why Hillary Clinton should not be prosecuted for her email matter, quote, since she did not intend to harm national security. Then, just a few short weeks later, Comey began drafting Clinton's exoneration letter before he even interviewed key witnesses, and then began to refer to the investigation as a matter, which Loretta Lynch told him to do. Soon after, Bill Clinton met with Attorney General Lynch on the tarmac. On July 1st, amid intense public criticism of her meeting with Bill Clinton, Attorney General Lynch piously announced that she would accept whatever recommendation the FBI director and career prosecutors made about changing Clinton. We get to the infamous FBI agent Peter Strzok and his text messages to his mistress, and where they say that Loretta Lynch knew prior to this that FBI Comey was going to let her go. Peter Strzok, a former deputy to the assistant director of counterintelligence at the FBI, removed from the staff of special counsel Mueller earlier this year after Mueller learned that Strzok had exchanged anti-Trump texts. And Nick Short here, Hillary Clinton was interviewed by the FBI. Present for the interview were Clinton attorneys as well as FBI Section Chief Peter Strzok. So he made sure this is where he changed the wording. Everything is very intricate dance of corruption. Okay, we got that. We know that. How does Comey know her state of mind? At any rate, McCarthy then goes on to mention that the missing text messages from Strzok and Page are right around this time, where the two traitor lovebirds address the revision Comey made to protect Clinton and Obama's email exchanges. The draft was dated June 30th. We also assessed that Secretary Clinton's use of a private email domain was both known by a large number of people and readily apparent. She also used her personal email extensively while outside the United States, including from the territory of sophisticated adversaries. That use included email exchange with the president while Secretary Clinton was on the territory of such an adversary. Emphasis added, given that combination of factors, we assess it is possible, that the hostile actors gained access to Secretary Clinton's personal email account. That's all the wording that Comey changed. So McCarthy also asked on the same day, according to Strzok Page text, a revised draft of Comey's remarks was circulated by the Chief of Staff, Jim Rybicki. It replaced the president with another senior government official. This effort to obscure Obama's involvement has an obvious flaw. It would practically have begged congressional investigators and enterprising journalists to press the identification of the senior government official with whom Clinton had exchanged emails. That was not going to work. When Comey made his announcement about Hillary Clinton, all references to Obama had been scrubbed, and they were all protected. It was a perfect crime, and they may have gotten away with it, but then President Trump was elected, and all their careful planning was destroyed. Maybe this is where the Russian collusion narrative originated as a distraction from the possible crimes of leftists. Is this why the deep state is acting so erratically? Of course it is. And Strzok also with Lisa Page, they mentioned that they knew they were making fun of Lynch because, yeah, Lynch plays like she's so high and mighty when she already knew Comey was going to let Clinton off when she said, I'll accept the FBI's decision on what to do with the Clinton emails. So they're all a bunch of creeps. They're all corrupt. And the bottom line, we're all going to get to the bottom of this very shortly. I'm more than sure a lot is going to take place. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.